Does anybody remember what, oh, that's really zoomed in. Does anybody remember what genre was Animal Eyes? Holly, what genre is Animal Eyes?
Well, I don't remember what the first part was, but I remember it was something fiction.
Oh, close. Ollie, what was the rest of it? What genre is this?
It's informational text.
Informational text, right? So remember, informational text is our new way of saying nonfiction. So Holly, you were close. Informational text is our new way of saying nonfiction. So this is informational because it is giving us facts or information about our story. So it's giving us facts or information about having animal eyes. So it would be nonfiction. Informational. I still got to get used to saying it. All right. So I'm going to read a few more pages of what if I had animal, or what if you had animal eyes. Hold on, I'm going to go turn one of my lights off and see if it makes it easier to see the book, because the book's really hard to see. Because I think this book's a little bit brighter than other ones that we've read. All right, this is the four-eyed fish. A four-eyed fish really has only two eyes, but each eye has two different parts. Each of these four eye parts has its own pupil. The fish keeps half of each eye underwater, looking for the insects and smaller fish it eats. It keeps the other half of each eye above the water, watching for birds and other predators that are after a fish dinner. So they technically only have two eyes, but there's two parts to their eyes. So they have four pupils. It's kind of cool. Four-eyed fish usually travel in groups called schools. So there are always lots of eyes watching in every direction. If you had four-eyed fish eyes, you could read while riding your bike and never take your eyes off the road. So that'd be kind of cool. Yellow mongoose. A yellow mongoose's eyes have rectangular pupils. These give it a very wide view of its world. That means the mongoose can easily spot insects and lizards to catch and eat. It also keeps watch for hunters such as jackals sneaking up from the far left or right. When there is danger, its special eyes also help it spot escape routes. The yellow mongoose is mainly active during the daytime when it can see best. Fact, to see further and peek over bushes, the yellow mongoose stands up tall on its hind feet. So I've seen this, like this little picture down here. I've seen that before on like shows and stuff where it shows the mongoose and he's standing up really, really tall because he's trying to get a view of where everything is. If you had yellow mongoose eyes, you'd always win at laser tag. So look, he's looking forward, but he can see this guy to the side because of the mongoose eyes. So he can literally see like almost 360. Yes, Holly.
It looks like the Mongo kid's
Mongoose?
eye. It looks like it's a minus.
It does. It kind of looks like it's a minus, right? So it's kind of like a rectangular shape of what you would see. Which is kind of cool. It'd be like a 360 view almost. Colossal squid. A colossal squid has the biggest eyes in the world. Each eye is as big as a soccer ball. At the back of each eye is a part that produces its own light. It's like having built-in flashlights that are always on and glowing brightly. That makes it easy for the colossal squid to find fish to eat. even though it lives deep down in the ocean where it's always dark. Fact: scientists can't take photos of living colossal squid because they live so deep underwater. Our closest peek is seeing their cousin, the giant squid, but their eyes can't produce light. If you had colossal squid eyes, you could go on nighttime hikes without a flashlight. It's pretty cool. So your eyes are like built-in flashlights. The llama. So my mask on it. And Miss Morrow is obsessed with llamas. A llama has black bubble-like crystals that form a fringe at the top and bottom of its pupils where light enters the eyes. In bright sunlight, these crystals turn into bands that stretch across the pupils. These bands block so much light from entering the llama's eyes that it's like having built-in super dark sunglasses. A llama's thick, bushy eyelashes also make great sunshades. Fact: a llama's extra long eyelashes let it feel when it is getting close to something, so it doesn't get poked in the eye. It's pretty cool. If you had llama eyes, you wouldn't be blinded by the bright spotlights during your big solo. So basically, if you had llama eyes, all the light coming in, it would block it all out, so you wouldn't be able to see it. So it'd be dark all the time. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Desert horned viper. A desert horned viper's eyes have clear eyelids that do not open or close. That means this snake can blink to clean its eyes, but it doesn't need to. Its eyelids work like safety goggles. Because it lives in hot deserts, the viper usually waits until it's cooler at night to go hunting. Then this snake's slit-shaped pupils open wide so it can find a mouse or lizard for dinner. Fact: each time a desert horned viper sheds its scaly skin for a new one, it gets new, clear eyelids too. If you had horned viper's eyes, you wouldn't need safety goggles to do science experiments. So you basically have like built-in glasses on. All right, last one. Tertiary, I think. A tertiary's eyes are a huge part of its little body. Its giant eyes and large pupils are perfect for hunting tiny insects during dark nights. It can't move its eyes because of how its skull bones support them. Luckily, it can turn its head far enough around to look over its shoulder to see what's behind it. That way, it can keep an eye out for predators such as wild cats and large snakes. Oh my gosh. Each of its giant eyes weigh more than its brain. That's kind of crazy. So, because your brain, I think, weighs a lot. So if his eyes weigh more than the brain, that's a lot. That means his eyes are probably really heavy.
No, because the brain is actually not heavy. It's actually 2 or 3 pounds.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably not that bad.
The eyes are creepy.
It says if you had their eyes, you could easily watch for base stealers in time to throw them out. So basically, if you had their eyes, you'd probably be really good at baseball. All right.
I have really creepy eyes.
Oh, that was the last one. Wild animal eyes can be fun for a while, but you don't need your eyes to light the way or look in 2 different directions at once. And you never use your eyes to spot something 2 miles away or to help you swallow your dinner. So if you keep wild animal eyes for more than a day, which kind would be right for you? Luckily, you don't have to choose. Your eyes will always be people eyes. They'll always be what you need to read books, check out the stars at night, and see people you love all the time. And that kind of tells about our eyes. All right. So, yes, Aiden.
So the colossal squid is actually bigger than the giant squid, and it has hooks on his tentacles.
Awesome. Yes, Holly.
And
The taser is actually really adorable. It doesn't look creepy. I really want a pet like that. Maybe I should just like go to the zoo and maybe just buy one.
That's funny. You're silly, Holly. Yes, Walter.
Did you know that the colossal squid, if it grows full size, it can be like its eyes can be the size of a door?
Very cool. All right, so we gotta move on. So we know that this is informational text, right? So as I kept reading, thumbs up, thumbs down. Was I continuing to prove that, or was the book continuing to prove that it was informational text? Was it continuing to give me real photographs? Was it continuing to give me facts and information? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Was it continuing to give me facts and information? Was it continuing to give me real photographs? Was it continuing to do all that stuff? It was, right? So we know that this book, even though it might not look like it's informational because this is an animated picture, we know that it is informational though because it has real pictures and it's teaching us facts. And our purpose for reading this book is to learn about different kinds of animal eyes. All right. So we're going to